Welcome to Mind Academy Sports, where we teach athletes the connection between their mind and performance. Listen, we always brag that we have a 99% success rate, which is true over the last 5 years. So if you are a sports parent and you understand that your son or daughter has some level of mental interference, their mind is getting in the way. They have so much potential, but their mind is holding them up. We have the solution for them. And we always say that the ego is the enemy. So if you can get your ego out of the way, then transformation is possible for you. Today we want to talk about an exciting topic. I had a softball player, won't mention any names, that I began to work with, and she said, listen, I don't know what's going on, but I play softball. I'm one of the best players ever. I have talent, okay, but recently, probably in the last 4 or 5 months, whenever I go to an actual game and put my uniform on, immediately, if I lace up my shoes, immediately I feel this heaviness inside of my legs. I don't know what it is. I'm always a step too slow. I begin to overthink, especially when I go to the batter's box. Immediately, I recognize that as performance anxiety. Performance anxiety. What we have to understand is that thoughts do not just exist inside of our minds, but especially when we play, thoughts transfer to our bodies. So these thoughts are actually tangible, so some people may not feel a heavy feeling in their legs. They may feel robotic. They may feel like they can't be as free, and they feel like they are fearing failure. They want to be perfect, and so their body can't naturally do emotions. They can't react as fast as they normally would. If somebody's in softball and they have to have a pitch coming at them really fast, you have to react very, very quickly, probably less than 0.03 per second, depending on where the ball is. You have to be able to react and see if it's just a regular fast pitch. You got to see what kind of pitch it is, and you've got to be able to react. Doing that you have to get your mind out of the way. Okay, because if your conscious mind is in the way and you are thinking too much, you're guaranteed to lose. And this is not just true with softball. This is true with every single high-level sport you play. When you play high-level athletes, you can't think. You just have to, whatever that you practice, it has to be muscle memory, and you've got to do it effortlessly. You got to do it fluidly, and you got to flow. Okay, so what we figured out was, listen, if we would have never done this work, she would have always had this problem. Why? Because mental interference lives deep in our inner beliefs, okay? And unless you do a level of counseling, unless you get to the root of the matter, you can practice all you want, but these memories are always going to come back up, and it's going to remind you of the thing that's causing the problem. I'll go through it. Watch this. So we figured out that it was some time ago when she was younger, when she was batting in front of important people. It was scouts, it was coaches, it was things like that, and she didn't do well. So this memory stuck with her, and she held on to it. She didn't know she did. So once we allowed her to release it, boom, and all of a sudden her confidence skyrocketed. She was a totally different player. But it started because she removed that mental interference. Okay, so this is affecting tons of people. It's keeping people's potential held back. One powerful example of this is Ben Simmons. I keep bringing him up, but people keep thinking that it's some type of thing that he has to do. He has to practice more. We see in practice how well he can shoot. It's not that. It's when he gets to the game, there is some type of memory, there's some type of mental interference that's locking his muscles up, and he literally cannot perform up to his ability. It don't matter how many times he can do it in practice. So we were able to solve this young lady's problem very, very quickly, and we can do the same for you. So if you're a sports parent and you realize that your son or daughter has some level of mental interference, I want you to text the number below. Text me, get in contact with me. and we will get this figured out. Guys, I want you to subscribe to this channel if you are enjoying this. Subscribe to this channel if you want information. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see these transformational breakthroughs. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see player after player continue to get scholarships and continue to excel. If you are just excited about sports, if you're into sports psychology, I want you to subscribe so we can keep this content going. Guys, remember, you are only one thought away from your next greatest performance.